Hi guys, what's up? Take these off. How is everyone doing today? Welcome back to my channel. So I had an interesting conversation yesterday with a friend, and I wanted to kind of tap in with you guys to see what are your thoughts. I think it's a really important conversation. I think it's not talked about enough. And I really want to see what you guys thought about it, because it has to do with relationships and love, any kind of ship you're sailing right now, pretty much. Let's get cozy, let's get intimate. I really wanted to dive into this topic because I think it's of importance. I'm really embracing the lock journey too. I think I should do a video about that. But anyways, I think you're just gonna get more real raw content over here. I don't want to have to edit anything. I don't want to have to, I just want to be me and just not worry about the aesthetics of life, and just be real and raw, first and foremost, and be authentic as possible. And right now, the point of my life right now where I'm at is, if you want to be in my life, or if I allow you to be in my life, I should say, and other people allow me to be in their life, there's got to be some level of reciprocity. Okay, there's got to be some level of understanding, overstanding, as far as where each other is at in each other's journey, right? So let me give you a scenario. So there's a lot of people, I'm pretty sure you too, you know, that want to date you, that want to take you out, that want to get to know you, and all of these things. And if you're single like me, I've been single for a long time. Let's add on celibacy on top of that. Trust me, I could have many encounters if I want to, but I choose not to, because that's so much energy involved. And especially when I look back at all these videos and remembering all of these past connections I was with in the midst of filming my old school videos, I was thinking back like, dang, now I know I was carrying on someone else's energy. It showed on my body. Like, I was so big, I was like fat, like really just obese for my size. I'm 5'2". So imagine me being 186 pounds. I'm like, I don't even look the same as I do right now. Like, I even look different. I feel like I was like, my face was like morphing. Like, I just wasn't me. You know that movie like Norbit? Like, I feel like I was playing so many different characters. Like, I look different all the time. Like, my face never looked the same. Like how now when I look at all my videos, I look the same in all my videos. It's so weird how energy plays out. But yeah, anywho, you don't know it until you're in it, until you educate yourself about it, right? So at this point in my life, let me know if you feel me on this. I feel as if you know, especially because we're in Gemini season, I'm thinking about this. I only want to converse with people that are like-minded like me. I've been like this for a long time. Whatever it is I'm into, you know, I want to tap into other people that are tapping into the same thing that I am, right? But as far as like in my personal life, as far as like actually pursuing connections, as far as business relationships, as far as even love relationships. And I didn't know how I wanted to present this topic, because I don't want to come across as being very shallow or selfish in any kind of way. But this is the best that I can come up with what it is that I want to say. So for example, let's get it out there, right? If you're not even tapped in, tuned in, and turned on as far as learning about self and working on yourself and mastering your own energy and who you are internally, I can't do it, because then there's no spiritual connection there. I'm not saying, you know, you got to know your sun, moon, rising, but I mean, to some stature, like, you got to know what you came down here as already and what you're working with, right? You may not know a specific terminology for what it is, but you're tuned into yourself. You've been working on yourself, like, aka that looks like shadow work, dealing with old traumas and trying to become a new version of you every single day, or the best version of yourself every single day. loving on yourself in a manner where you're working on things that trigger, you're working on anger, you're working on, you know, anything. You're working on anything in all aspects of life. You're going somewhere, you're going towards something, you have goals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. Like, let's say, for example, you're a person, you're into, I don't know, you're like a CEO of a travel company franchise or something like that. Yeah, of course, I want to travel and I want to try new places and see new faces and try new foods and do the whole fun traveling deal, right? But if you're always like flying out somewhere and that's like your life and that's all you do, I'm pretty sure along the way you're gonna meet some people that correlate with whatever it is that you have going on, and you guys have like-minded interests and you guys can be tuned in, tapped and turned on together. And then if you're kicking it with me and we're chilling and we're supposed to be in love and being together, if I'm not into whatever it is that you got going on and we're never connected, and you're not into the things that I'm into, let's say I'm into, like, you know, like how I'm into astrology, numerology, esoteric information, like literally finding out the deep depths of everything and metaphysics and all that stuff. If you're not into any of that at all, and you're not even interested in what I got going on, you're not even supporting it either, and you're not even working on yourself in the midst of all of this, like, it's like two opposites. It just doesn't, I feel like it's just unbalanced. It's not going to work, because then I'm going to be tuned in, tapped and turned on to all the people that are interested in what I'm interested in. And then both of us, you know, in that case, I might veer off into somebody, you might veer off into somebody. It kind of just leaves room for chaos and destruction. And it just, I feel like, you know, I feel like it's just not gonna work if we're not on the same kind of like playing field. You know what I'm saying? If we're not interested in the same things, I feel like it just doesn't make sense, or it's not gonna make sense. Like, I can't talk to you about stars, moons, and quasars, and you're sitting here looking like what does that mean? What's going on with that? And you're not even intrigued, you're not interested, you're not asking questions, you're not anything. Like, there's nothing there. It's like a brick wall. I might as well be talking to my goddamn self at the end of the day. Then at the end of the day, it kind of just looks like, you know, two bunk buddies or roommates, college roommates, you know, friends with benefits kind of an energy. Like, and then you guys are just trying to, if you live together, you guys are just trying to uphold this structure based off of just having money and stability and security, and that's it. There's no love, there's no compassion, there's no commingling of coming together and creating ideas together, building businesses, building bricks, and making something beautiful together. It's like separated. I hope I'm making sense to somebody. I just feel like it just won't work. Like, it just won't make sense. In that case, you could just be a business partner or just a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want someone I can really just dive deep with and grow with, and I can also learn from, and then vice versa. You can learn from me on a deep level. That's what I said. We got to be spiritually connected. We got to be really tuned in, tapped into the same things, you know? I don't want someone to fake it and say like, yeah, I kind of, and act like they like what I'm into and all this stuff. And then once it gets to the nitty gritty, I really find out that you ain't about shit. You really ain't into the things that I'm into, and you're just not even trying to do anything. You're just like, you just did it just to get my attention, or because it looked cool. You know, like the fake phony vibes of that all. I could see right through that bullshit too, by the way. And you're not being authentically you. Like, that sucks. That's another waste of time. Because I just don't want to waste my time. My heart chakra is so open. I'm a lover. I'm like a hospitality, motherly energy, domesticated, all the things, right? But if we can't have some common ground of being into the same things, I just feel like it's just going to be so far off. Like, if you're a person that you like to talk about, I don't know, men and women bashing philosophical shit, and you're all into like books, and then here I go, I'm a person that's totally not into that. This is just false information, but I'm just making a scenario up. I'm more into like video games and, you know, just playing, you know, sitting on the couch and playing video games, you know what I mean? And the other person's all into books and having philosophical conversations. That just doesn't match. Like, it just doesn't even, they're going to end up having more conflicts because their interests aren't the same, nothing's really the same. Even though both of them could have great jobs, have all the money, have fun together, and be cool, and you know, and look good and everything, and take care of business at the same token, duties, responsibilities, and obligations. But it's like they're not coming together. There's no like real true love or unconditional love there. There's no, like, y'all ain't riding on the same boat. It's like y'all both on boats, but they're like side by side, and your boat might kind of sway off this way, and so will theirs, you know. And it's just like, oh, there you are. Oh yeah, I got stuck at the dam over here. You know what I mean? I had to go, you know, I found some other people over here, and they like thought, you know, whatever I was doing was cool, so I kind of hung out over there for a while, and forgetting about the other person. You see how that kind of rolls? Like, hopefully I'm creating this vision for you guys where you can understand where I'm coming from. So it's no harm, no foul. Like, you know, that's just where I'm at personally in my journey. Like, I would rather, because I don't want to walk on eggshells with anybody, and I also don't want to have to explain why I'm into whatever it is that I'm into. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hopefully this message got to you guys. I just feel like I can really come together and build with someone on a level where that's when I can become more emotionally vulnerable with you. That's when you can know all my secrets. That's when, like, you know, I can dive deep, and I can feel comfortable doing it because you're on that same level of thinking, or that same level of playing field, and you kind of want to dive into that, or X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? And we can kind of create something together where we can actually help ourselves and the community out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where I'm at this moment. Because I want to have a family. I want to have kids. You know, I'm in this motherly kind of an energy. Not just like astrologically speaking, it's set up like that for me right now this year, but, you know, and next year, but I'm in it. Like, I'm feel like the cycles have changed and everything. Like, it's literally, this could be a thing that's around the corner for me. And as I say this, now the sun wants to come out. It's so funny. But comment down below if you guys feel the same. Like, you just want someone that's kind of, it makes sense. You can't have someone that's into finances and crypto and currency and all this stuff, you know, and they're like the mathematician of it all. And then, you know, you look at them, it's like, you're talking, what are you saying? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? You're going to be like, I don't like that. I'm not interested. I don't like it. You know, and then while you're into, I don't know, you're out just roller skating or something, you're more into like the arts of things. Like, you want to go out, have fun, and you want to do, I don't know, creative stuff versus that. It's like you guys have it's just not, it's not coming together. It's not the meeting of the minds that I'm looking for. So no harm, no foul. Like I said, I'm open to connections. A lot of people ask me, you single, you got kids, whatever. I'm open to dating. I'm open to getting to know people for sure. But another thing, you gotta know, like, I wanna be friends first. Back in my day, I was so fast at U-hauling it. Like, so quick, so fast at U-hauling it. Like, that didn't get me nowhere, right? So in this stage, we're not gonna do that, Tisha. We're gonna, you know, oh man. We're gonna take our time and get to know one another, because also when you're friends, oh my God, my homegirl did an awesome podcast about this. She was saying, like, get to know somebody, get to know what I go through on a daily, get to know what that person goes through on a daily, get to know how they deal with friends, family, you know, like watching all of that, see them go through struggle or heartache, pain, depression, and then also too when they're happy moments. That way you can kind of foresee, okay, where can I categorize this person in my life right now? Or what are they here for? Am I here to learn a lesson? Are they here to teach me something? Is this for a season? Or can I deepen this connection? Can this be a love relationship or a long-term friend or whatever have you, or a business partnership? Then you can kind of see where that can go based off of just being friends with them. First, right? So, and also too, I'm going to put that podcast link to that episode. I put it on my TikTok. If you guys follow me on my TikTok, official Vixen XOXO, I put it on there, like a snippet of it, but it's like, I think like 10 minutes long or something like that, 9 minutes long. So listen to her, what she said. It was so deep. Like, I just felt it on so many levels. It just totally made sense. And that's where we can have the unconditional love and we won't have conditional love. Because if you have conditional love, right? Conditional love to me looks like that whole opposite shit you got going on. And then you guys are just together and you're fuck buddies, or you're just using each other for each other's money to keep the bills paid, or you know what I mean? Like, oh God, I don't want that. That's terrible. I'd rather live by myself if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So, really watch that. She has some really good pointers in there. It just resonated with me so well. And then you can kind of decipher, do you even want to take things to the next level with this person? And then, you know, then have like a spiritual wedding, and then have like kids, or however your visions are, you know, you play out, however you want your visions to play out. But I just think it just only makes sense. I think it's just a topic that no one really talks about, or people are scared to kind of bring up because, like I said, you don't want to look shallow, or you don't want to look like, I don't know. It's just, you prefer what you prefer, and there should be boundaries and, you know, a certain respect level and whatever you deserve and whatever you desire. It's your fucking movie, so create it however you want it to flow. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, comment down below, let me know what you think. It's, you know, I'd love to hear from you guys. This channel, like I said, it's been kind of dry. It's got cobwebs on it. I don't even know who's watching or who's subscribed on here anymore. So whoever 2,000, almost 3,000 subscribers. So if anyone's out there, if you just stumble across this video, like it, share it out, give me your perspective, comment down below, and hopefully you guys are doing well today. I might try and see if the sun is gonna stay up, because it hasn't been out for a couple of days, and I'm just like, I need the sun. So I might try and do like a sun meditation right now. So anywho, thanks for tuning in, guys. I love all of you. Stay protected, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.